30 days of sketches in June because I had so many pages to show and all that. But I would like to get back to this instead of doing a monthly wrap up, just because it's a little easier to do it weekly and remember to put all the stuff in it than at the end of the month. And then I'm like, oh crud, I forgot to show this or talk about this or whatever. So I'm going to try to get back to doing these weekly wrap ups. And my weekly wrap ups are going to consist of the layouts that I did, the products that came into my home, and books, because this is Bookish Shayla, any books that I have finished for the week. So let's get started with my layouts. I think I've done 11 layouts so far. Now I'm not going to show you 2 of them. One is for a hop that's coming up and I don't want to show that ahead of time. And the other one has pictures of my niece and I just don't feel like covering them up. I'm just being kind of lazy. And so I'm not going to show you 2 of them, but there is the one of my niece was my Stamp It Like It's Hot process video. So there is a process video if you want to go back and look at that picture or that video, and it's from Saturday the 6th. I think that's when it went up. Anyway, so I'll show you the other ones and try to remember what they were for. This is for All About the Mouse, and the prompt for July was fireworks. So I did Disney fireworks, mixed media, just some scrap Mickey Mouse picture or Mickey Mouse Disney papers and stickers, and I kind of use this sketch as inspiration. I'm sorry if I'm talking weird. I'm super sleepy today. So this next one was one I did, and is it my Simple Stories? My weekly product focus has been Simple Stories. So hold on, let me just look. Yes, it's my weekly product focus. So my Simple Stories, it was a Flavors of the Month kit from the scrapbook room from December of 2023. And I used the sketch that came with it too. And it's this Simple Stories. I did some mixed media again. And this is for my son's album from back in 2015. Next up, I did this while I was watching an old video of Redefine Creative. Hers is very similar, and I just kind of played along with it and scrap baseball papers. My son playing baseball back in 2014. This one was the first Scrap Squad summer, 12 days of summer scrap lift, and it was Disney, the restaurants, and this is one of the restaurants that's on the Disney cruise from 2015. So that is that page. Next up was day 2 of 12 days of summer scrap lifts. And I was gonna say, is that all that was for? I feel like this is for something else. Oh, this is another Simple Stories one. It's a Simple Stories Summer Snapshots, I think, kit. And I got it from the Scrap Room Flavors of the Month from June 2024. So it's me laying on a whatchamacallit, lounge chair on the cruise. This is my son's cruise. This was senior trip 2015. This is senior trip 2019. My nieces, my sons. Oh, and I used Lindy's Magicals for the background. That was a lot of fun. This one is for day 3 of 12 days of summer scrap lifts. And I used 49 and Market, Spectrum Gardenia for all of it. I did have a few like tickets and different things that I also pulled that wasn't from it. And these are, my son was in a fraternity called AGR, and this was my last Mom's Day with the AGR because he was graduating. So this one, I used this sketch because this is for the weekly product Simple Stories. This was my 3rd layout, and I used this sketch from Scrap-A-Sketch, and the Scrappy Square used it for one of their challenges, and I used the What's Cooking from Simple Stories, and this is my daughter and some other students making ribs for a fundraiser. This was for sorry, I was trying to think. Oh, it was the Simple Stories layout number 5. I did use, this is a 49 in Market, and I took some, but the rest of it is Simple Stories Pack Your Bags collection. I took some paper glaze and just used my little scraper, actually my big scraper, the scraper, and I just used that. And then the yellow is Nuvo Drops, and I just did that. And then I took some stamps and stamped it up, and added some Scrap and Happy Studio Flair. This was for a design team live on My Little Scrapbook Store. I'm a guest designer for 3 months, and so I pulled this 49 and Market Sunburst collection, and it was also a scrap lift for the 12 days of summer scrap lifts. This was day 5, and that's my daughter and my mom on the cruise ship for my son's senior trip. And the last one that I'm going to show you, oh no, I should have one more. Oh no, oops, I have one more, but I must not have it in here. Oh well, that's okay. This is also Simple Stories. This is my 7th layout, and it is using Homegrown, and this is all the 4-H and FFA kids that showed animals in the year 2012, and I used this Scrap-A-Sketch sketch. So, and I had one other Simple Stories, and I must have left it where I take my pictures because it's not in the stack. Darn it. Just to make sure I don't have it like just laying here. Okay, so that is all that. So let me show you the products I brought in. It's gonna look like a lot, but I mean it is a lot, but I'll tell you why in a minute. So anyway, my Bramble Fox box came this week for July, and it is this that says Memorable, Click, Snap, and Happy Travels, and it has some seagulls. And then this one says Excited to Be Here, Summertime. It has some more seagulls and a couple of wood veneer, a sand castle, and a camera. So that was the Fox box. Then I also picked up some extra. This is the freebie. It's some cameras. And then this one is just some icons. It's some geotags, globes, airplanes, cars. Then I bought the, oh, I can't remember what it was called, but it was like a collection. Here's another thank you, and it's plus signs and ampersands. But these all kind of go together. Explore, World Traveler, Best Views, Day Trip, Oh the Places, Eats, Fave Eats, Discover, Explore, and Let's Go. Then some wood veneer, an airplane that says Fly Away, suitcase, Let's Go on an Adventure, a map, just a hexagon that says Adventure Calling, another suitcase, and another suitcase that says Let's Go, and then some paper snips. So that was the travel, I can't remember if they called it the travel collection, the travel something, but they all came together. And then I added a couple more. Let me see, what's this one? Is that the same? Yep. So I got another paper snips. And I got this one that's sunglasses that says summer, some flip-flops, and the camera that says photo. Showtime with some drama masks and stars. Some tropical leaves. And this was my Fox box. So that is what I got from Bramble Fox this month. Spectrum Art Studio. I got just a few things from one of their sales. I got this 3/4 design Maritime Tides collection. And it has 10, 12 by 12 double-sided papers. Wait, let me just take them out. This isn't a collection I think a lot of people have shown, so I'll show it off quickly, hopefully. So on the back, that's super cool. Then we have these punch outs. So seaweed and coral and some anchor and the ship wheel, life preserver. And then you get like these half sheets, which I don't really understand the point of them, but it's whatever. These are stickers, I think. Are they? Maybe not. They feel like stickers. I guess they're not. They just have a funny back feeling. But these are a bunch of sayings. These are some cut apart shells, some sand, some just frames, this pretty blue, and then these, and then the papers I think are so pretty. Love that. And it's a little slick but not completely glossy like Color Play. Shells sink, dreams float, life's good on our boat. Oh, Jimmy Buffett. But I just think these are so gorgeous. It's Lighthouse. So pretty. So very, very pretty. Take me to the ocean, let me sail the open sea, breathe the warm and salty air, and dream of things to be. I like the peace and quiet of being at sea. I really got it for this right here because I have pictures that I need this helmet right there. Smell the sea and feel the sky, let your soul and spirit fly. That's so pretty. Notebook paper. Land was created to provide a place for boats to visit. Ooh, look at the rocks. Every moment is a fresh beginning. Live wild and free. And then that is on the back. So, oh, so there's two of those. Okay. So that is that collection. And it's called 3/4 Designs Maritime Tides. I was going to see if there is a Facebook group if you want to look them up. They're out of New Zealand though, so that may be why I haven't seen a whole lot of that. Then I also got this metal rust effect paste because when you kind of put them all together, they're supposed to give like a rusty look. You can see there, and they just like rubbed them all together. And there is rusty, dark brown, and green. So I thought that was cool and would look good with those papers. And then the only other thing I got was this stamp set from Studio White. Let me take it out of the package so it doesn't glare so much. And I got it for two stamps. I got it for the clock and I got it for the film strip. But then there's leafy bits and butterflies, and so I think it's really pretty. So that's what I got from Spectrum Art Creates. Now, the next two boxes are big and there's a lot in it, but let me explain. So the first stack that I'm going to show you is from My Little Scrapbook Studio. And guys, it's from like 4 or 5 different orders. Let me see. One was my Vicki Boutin pre-order. And then one was a Flair pre-order. And then one was 49 in the market stuff. And then one was just fun. Yeah, so there's like 5 orders in here. And I probably shouldn't have showed you that. That's all right. So let me start with just the random stuff. And then I'll show you the Vicki Boutin 49 in market that I got. Lots and lots of Flair, guys, because... So these were actually in the travel box. I now have 2 of these, but I love the colors and it's travel, so that's fine. Then I got a epoxy basketball, a cruise epoxy, country music. This girl loves country music. That's perfect for my daughter. baseball. Beautiful daughter, thankful for my daughter, my darling daughter, you make me happy. Some teaching or school, computer, apples, backpack, just a bunch of different icons, a globe, and some more icons. This one says make a wish, and it has dandelions. This is for my great niece. Kindergarten never looked this cute. Kindergarten squad, hello kindergarten, and kindergarten where the adventure begins. Some eclipse, total solar eclipse, pretty much what that says over and over. Some golf. This goes with this collection. Travel often, road trip, let's explore, bon voyage, around town and see the world. Stay wavy, hang loose and enjoy the waves, surf life, surf and surf the wave. This is beautiful mountains. Vacation at the shore, beach fun, ocean swim. This goes with this collection. Feel so good to be out. We're still pretty cute. Get away even for a little bit. Let's go out. Date night and just the two of us. I think that's all my flair. Okay. So then I also got some Doodlebug sprinkles, some patriotic ones, some stars, flags, hearts, and then hearts and stars. I got this layering stencil from Simon Hurley. It has 3 different sized flowers that you can layer up together. I got this Vicki Boutin stamp set. And it also has a die, but it's different notepad things. This was a freebie for spending so much. I got this Nuvo adhesive tape runner. Another freebie that I got was this, and I haven't taken it out, this tacky glue. I also haven't taken it out of this, but this is one of the Vicki Boutin creative pink glaze, bubblegum pink glaze that matches the new collection. And then I got these for Simon Hurley neon lunar pastes in green, blue, purple, and orange. So that's all the just kind of random. Okay, then the Vicki Boutin. Like I said, this was a pre-order. Oh, whoops. Lost one. So I've been waiting on, one other thing that doesn't go with Vicki Boutin or 49 Market is this Paper Rose Textures 2. Ooh, look at all those pretty papers. So that one also didn't go with the rest of it. But next up is all going to be Vicki Boutin or 49 Market. So the Vicki Boutin Bold and Bright. I got the paper pad. I won't go through the whole thing, but that's what's in it. There's a random acetate butterfly. I got the puffy title stickers, the cardstock stickers, the floral Oh My Heart stamps and dies, the diamond in the rough stencils, and the different ephemeral packs. I don't know which ones are which. One's special, one's ephemera, one's journal. I don't know. But anyway, I got all 3 of them, and I got the puffy stickers. And that's what I got for the Bold and Bright collection. And I will try to link down below if she has any left of any of this. This is, she had just some like bits and pieces of a couple of 49 and Market sets that I didn't have much of. One of them is this Countryside rub-on transfers, and I also bought some of the paper that matches it. There's this butterfly with the bee. This collection came out before I even knew about 49 and Market. This one, and I think that's it. So I picked that up because I do a lot of farm kind of pictures or country life pictures. Then I got the Color Swatch Willow Collection pack papers. So that's what those look like. And to match that, I got the Willow 6x12 rub-ons, the ephemera, and the acetate. Oh, that's where that came from because that is open. So I got the Willow. That's all I got from the Willow collection. I've learned that these pieces here, the rub-ons, the ephemera, and the acetates are the, I don't use the frames really. There's 2 or 3 different things. I don't really like the laser cuts a whole lot. So these are the 3 that I kind of like have focused on that I know I like. And sometimes the tickets, or not tickets, but the washi, depending on what the washi is. So speaking of washi, the other collection I got from 49 and Market is the new Summer Porch collection. I love the colors. And I got the rub-ons for that, the ephemera for that, the acetates for that. Oh, and here's a whole bunch more acetates. Are these? Must be the other one because I don't see. Yep. Sorry, let me put these back in here so I don't lose them. And I need to tape that up. And then I also, for this collection, got the washi, which you probably can't see it, but it's like postal stamps. So that is what I got from my little scrapbook store. Most of those were purchased like, I don't know, I was gonna see if it had the date on it, but I guess it doesn't. But I've been waiting on the Flair and the Vicki Boutin for a few weeks now. Okay, the last thing I'm going to show you is Cherry on Top. As you guys know, I talk about this a lot. I try not to shop at the big stores like Cherry on Top and scrapbook.com very often because I want to support the smaller stores like my little scrapbook store, my local, it's not really local, but the scrapbook store that I go to for my crops. I try to focus on those kind of stores, Bramble Fox, Color Cast Design, Scrap and Happy Studio, those things, rather than the great big stores. But when Cherry on Top has a big sale, I buy stuff from them. So like Black Friday and International Scrapbook Day. Well, they had an anniversary sale, and so I bought some stuff from them. And when I buy from them, I try to pick up things that is harder to find from other places. So one thing I bought was a whole bunch of Distress Oxide inks because I realized I didn't have very many pinks and oranges, so I bought all that they had. Saltwater Taffy, Kish Flamingo, Picked Raspberry, Spun Sugar, Ripe Persimmon, Wild Honey, Tattered Rose, Carved Pumpkin, and Worn Lipstick. And then I also got the Vicki Boutin acrylic paints in black and white. So I picked up that. Then I picked up some Vicki Boutin Peppermint Kisses because I don't have very much of it and I like it. So I didn't realize I liked Vicki Boutin for a long time, and so now I pick up those older collections when I can. So we have the tags, Around the Town, Merry Christmas, Greetings, Winter Magic, Holly Wreath, Floral Sprig, and Peppermint Kisses. So I picked up those, and then I picked up the 3 different ephemera packets that went with them. So like I said, I was late to the game. I didn't think I liked Vicki Boutin, and then I started working with it. I was like, oh wait, there was something else. No, that's for something else. Sorry. I was like, oh, I do kind of like it. So I also picked up some random. I picked up this paper because I have pictures of my daughter in the sunflowers. And I picked up a few of the Stars and Stripes Forever paper because I use Americana papers a lot when I'm working on my Washington, D.C. trips. So I like this one. I liked this one. Then I picked up this Bon Voyage from Memory Place, because trip, cruise, travel, and I thought it was super cool, but I really loved that piece of paper. I should have bought like 500 of those. And then I bought this paper from Reminisce, because on my 50th birthday, we stopped at a whole bunch of covered bridges. So I bought that piece of paper. I bought some gray cardstock because I realized I didn't have very much. So I bought a couple of pieces of this My Colors cardstock in charcoal. My Colors cardstock in cloak gray. And then My Color cardstock in silver lupine. Then I thought I had bought a whole bunch of Vicki Boutin's Create. Is that what it's called? Discover and Create. And then when I pulled it the other day, and I have very little of it. So I picked up the foam and cardstock phrase stickers, the cardstock stickers, and those two. Is that just the two? Yeah. Those two ephemera packs. Because like I said, I realized I did not have very much of it, and I thought I did. So then this stencil from Tim Holtz, super cool. This stencil from the Crafters Workshop. This butterfly stencil from Echo Park. This arrow stencil from Echo Park, and this arrow stencil from Echo Park. So those are all the stencils I got. I bought some, hold on, let me try to get all of it together. From Stamperia, I bought this ephemera ticket packet. I bought this, there's 3 different things from the Sealand collection. I bought the ephemera, I bought the wooden shapes, and I bought the rub-ons. Then I bought the rub-ons for the Desire musical notes, guys. You know, I gotta have them, high heels. And then the one from Precious, musical notes. I bought this, these sunflowers, these wood veneer sunflowers, I think is what they are. Because again, sunflowers, these enamel dots for the sunflower paper, this ephemera from P13 that says Hit the Road. That's what is in it. Some replacement blades for my cutter and some white floss. So that is all I bought. I didn't buy all this week. This is the stuff that came in. The My Little Scrapbook Store and this cherry on top was actually several different purchases that were put together to make shipping cheaper. So, let me talk. So that's all my scrapbook stuff. Let me talk about one thing. I finished a book this week, and guys, whoo, it was so good. Emily Henry book lovers, I tell you what, Emily Henry can do no wrong. I think I've read 3 or 4 of her books, and I've given every one of them 5 stars. I love the romance. It just has just the right spice to it, but they always hit me just right, and I just get emotional in them, and this one was no exception. It's really good. It's about an editor and a book agent, and they have to work together on editing a book, and it's just super good. So that is it for my week 1 of July wrap up. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you come back next week and watch another one. And if you like this video, hit that subscribe button down below. And if you want to see more, if you like this video, hit